It's Monday. It's time for Gen X. Back to your regular scheduled programming with Jen Sally. Listen. And for this, part 116, I can't believe we've done 116 of these videos, but we're going to talk about Halloween. Ain't it different? I feel like these kids are missing out. They're not getting the full meaning of Halloween like we did when we was kids. It couldn't be just me. Now, first of all, when you were little, you got those plastic costumes with the plastic mask, okay? You'd look out across that kindergarten class, look like an extra clip off the movie Purge. All them kids in them little creepy plastic masks. And just the little one thing you put over you that was the costume. And that big old mask you couldn't breathe in. Smelled like plastic. You're probably entitled to some type of compensation now from having to wear that thing, just sweating to death up under it, smelling your own breath all day long. But outside of that, as we got older, we didn't have money to go buy the costumes, okay? My mama didn't have the money like that. So we would make up our own costumes. You're dressing up like a hobo, a cheerleader, you know, whatever you could just piece together at the house. Put some makeup on your face and that was it. Now, we lived out in the country. They didn't trick-or-treat out there. You didn't go driving up somebody's long driveway out in the country, knock on the door, ask for some candy. You didn't do that. You went to town. You went to town where the neighborhoods were. And when I was a kid, every house was giving out candy. Not only were they giving out candy, they had elaborate decorations in the yard that were simply put there to completely scare and traumatize children, and we loved it. We'd be so scared to walk up to a house because is that a mummy? Is that a person sitting in that chair, or is that just a decoration? Because as soon as I get up to that porch, they're going to jump up and grab me. And that was the best part, that fear. But you wanted that candy. You was going up there and knocking on that door to get that candy, say trick or treat, smell my feet. But kids today don't have that. They do trunk or treats now, which I understand in these times. It's a little crazy to think about sending your kid up to random people's house and asking for food, and they give it to them, and then you let your kid just eat it. I understand that can be a little wild in today's society. So they do the trunk or treat where it's safer and you know everybody. But I just feel like they're missing out on it. We would go, and our mama would drop us off at one end of the road, and we'd go house to house to house to house, just running amok, kids everywhere. Did you know where your kid was? No. Could you pick them out of a lineup? No, because you forgot what they were even wearing. But she would just drive along on the street and then drive along on the next street. Sometimes we would go home, change our costume as if those people would remember who we were, and then come back out and hit them again. A twofer. Hit it twice. And then we'd get home. Y'all know the routine. You get home, and your parents, first of all, talking about, let me check your candy, which is just parent tax, because they're going to get the pieces they want, is what's happening. And then you pour out your loot. And you see what you got, okay? You put all the candy bars together. You put all the fruity candy together. You put all this candy over here that somebody's mamaw gave you, and you probably not going to eat. That's going to be the last candy you eat because you're desperate and you ate all the good candy. But then you maybe trade. If you got siblings, you're trading. I'll give you this pack of Skittles for those 2 Snickers. And that's how it went. They don't have that anymore. And that's sad to me. As y'all know, I love Halloween. I dress up for Halloween every year. And I already know what I want to be next year, and that's no joke. I'm already working on it in my brain, how I'm going to put it together. But kids today, they just miss out. They just, we had the best Halloweens that there were. And you can't tell me otherwise because I don't be listening to other people anyway. But what was your favorite part about Halloween growing up? What was your favorite part? Go on and put it in the comments and let me know. Y'all be good.